When we think culture, we often think of traditions, food, and clothing. But culture also includes some things we use every day: language and accents. In 2023, the BBC published a story about accent bias in the United Kingdom, a form of cultural discrimination that affects people based on how they speak. This issue highlights how deep rooted stereotyping and prejudice can be, even in professional and education spaces. I'm Evan Odom, and I'd like to talk to you about accent bias. According to the BBC article, people with regional or working class accents, like those with Liverpool, Manchester, or Birmingham accents, reported being mocked, underestimated, or excluded in workplaces and universities. One woman shared she was being told to sound more professional after moving to London. Others said they outright just didn't talk in meetings to hide their accent. In 2021, the University of Glasgow study mentioned in the article found that people with northern or working class accents were rated as less intelligent and less trustworthy, even when the qualifications were identical to others. This connects directly to our class discussion on stereotyping and bias. People with automatic judgments based on speech, assuming that certain accents are educated while others are unprofessional, that's prejudice. Straight up. It's a negative attitude towards someone based on only on a group trait. In this case, their accent and regional identity. It also reflects cultural hierarchy. When one cultural traits, like a standard accent, are seen as superior to others, this limits inclusion and makes people feel like their background isn't respected. Accent bias might sound small, but it affects job opportunities, self confidence, and social mobility. It tells people that their success depends on not just on skill, but on sounding a certain way. To fix this, the BBC article highlights efforts by the UK universities and businesses to include accent discrimination in diversity and inclusion policies. Educating people about cultural identity and linguistic diversity is key to forming equality in the workplace and anywhere, quite frankly. In conclusion, accent discrimination shows that culture isn't just about where we're from, but it's how we express ourselves. Even accent represents history, identity, and community. When we judge people on their voices, we silence part of their culture. Thank you.